Hello everyone, this is Karina Ninks here, and welcome to my channel. And may I say, it's finally time I can finally do a Clangen video challenge. If you don't know what it is, basically it's a game based on a novel called Warrior Cats by Aaron Hunter, where you can have your own clan of cats. Many YouTube artists have been doing this challenge for years, and after some planning, I created my 5 clans to make things more interesting and to develop my own story. Every 12 moons, which is about a month for cats, every cat has a unique status involving their daily lives, patrols, events, relationship, and so on to create a little story. A few things before I go any further, because I don't have a lot of time to do a long script. There's one YouTuber artist who inspired me and got me into learning about this game. There are a few others, but there's a lot of names that sometimes I can't pronounce their names. A YouTuber who inspired me to take on this challenge is Nyoko Arts. They made a playlist video about their clan called Galaxy Clan. And let me tell you, it's been dramatic, but that's what makes it exciting. I recommend you check out this channel and watch their entire playlist from year 1 to year 31. And yeah, it's a lot to catch up on. Another reason I got into this is that it made me want to draw cats again. Also, my mic isn't the best quality to use if you know how to use it. It's the best option I have, so I'll make do with it. And also, I stutter a lot, so bear with me when I try to speak. Oh, and one last thing. I'll screenshot the game settings and the rules for how I manage this clan. Just a heads up, this is really not meant for kids, as there are things that are a bit graphic, so there will be warnings. Okay, I think I cleared things up around here. Oh, wait. One more thing. Ah, that's better. I can't start a video without being a warrior cat now, right? Anyway, with everything out of the way, let's get started on the video. Beginning with StarClan because since we have only 2 deaths, but I also want you to meet my StarClan guide. Meet Nightgale, a former healer who dedicated her life as a field medic until her death at 50 moons during the Endless War long ago. Now, at 100 moons old, wanders in Silver Pelt, she connects with Lily, a young Maine Coon kitty pet and the last kin in her dreams. Nightgale inspires Lily to restore the lost clan, leading into Lily become Lilystar, the new leader of MysticalClan. 2 moons later, Nightgale blesses 2 she-cats who are expecting kids. Nightgale understood the importance of new life and to assure Lilystar's safety during her pregnancy. As springs arrive, Lilystar gives birth to 3 kids, symbol of hope towards the united future. Meet our 2 cats, Slumbertail and Burr, who faced severe injuries before their death. Slumbertail, an 85-month-old Tom, was attacked by rogues and was left with a painful claw wound. Rescued by companion warriors, he was taken back to camp for treatment, but the infection proved too severe. In his final moments, he felt deep sadness, but found comfort in the presence of those who cared. Burr, a 43-month-old she-cat and former kitty pet, was also injured and rescued by a warrior, arriving at the same camp as Slumbertail. Their shared experience deepened her sorrow at his death. While healing, she bonded with the healer and promised the leader to use her dream-walking ability to send messages from StarClan. Sadly, she also succumbed to her affection, finding solace in the thoughts of reunited with Slumbertail. Even in spirit, she continues to send messages to encourage her clanmates and support one of the leader's kids who show great potential. Meet the leader of MysticalClan, Lilystar. The 64-month-old she-cat, formerly a kitty pet named Lily, she embodies a legacy of compassion and strength. Fully engaged with her clanmates, she fosters a nurturing environment and assigns tasks based on her warrior strength and prioritizes their safety. After the recent losses, Lilystar learned that the healer has brought twins, claiming to be theirs, but Lilystar welcomes them with open paws. As she gazed at the kids, one spirited and the other sincere, hope stirred in her heart and comforts the healer of their fallen cats in hopes they find peace in StarClan. Moons later, at the end of winter, now spring, after delivering her kids, Sky Kid, the shy Tom, Blossom Kid, who mirrors her mother's Polite, and Nightingale Kid, the quietest yet most adorable little kit. She vows to raise them with love, believing they will bring her hope and embody their father's spirit. And here we have Chasing Thunder, the deputy of the clan, who is adventurous, great hunter, and a good kit sitter at 70 moons old. Though he can be a bit cocky because he almost got caught by the Tempest clan cat because they thought he was stealing their prey on their side of the border. But Lily Star resolved it by returning its prey back peacefully. So he needs to take on this role seriously because a moon later, he was reported that one of the younger warrior was snacking on a prey that was meant for the elders. So he punished them by digging a trench beyond the border. And to no surprise there, because that same warrior that he punished had a crush on him. But he rejected and gave them the bad news that he's way older than her, so will never work out. So after that awkward confession, he goes on a patrol to hunt, but he was attacked by a dog and got injured in the process. But the warrior saved him and brought him back to camp to recover. But during these past few moons, he recovered well, because on the next moon, he and Lilystar became mentors of the healer's kits. He was excited, but during training, he and his apprentice had a awkward training session. Chasing Thunder was feeling guilty that being a mentor and a deputy is a lot harder than he thought. But last night in his dreams, Burr confronts with him and said, this is his first time and not everyone is perfect. She believes he's going to be a good mentor and a good deputy. He just needs a little help. Burr advised him to ask Lilystar to help him out. So, on the next moon, he and Lilystar bring their apprentices together during training session, and during their practice, it went pretty well. He and Lilystar are proud to see that these two kids will be fine warriors one day. But during Leap Bear, their apprentices caught Yellowcough, to which they were shockingly surprised to their concern. So during his time, he visits the healer's den to comfort his apprentice. Chasing Thunder is still learning his ways. He just needs time. And here we have the head healer and her apprentice. Fleetglide is a fierce healer who is a fantastic healer and has an unshakable link to StarClan. Despite her tough exterior, she has a tender heart. She brought in 2 half-clan kits. Their father is unknown. A moon after, warriors have brought in 2 injured cats, Slumbertail and Burr, and Fleetglide is trying her best to treat their wounds. But one after the other, they die in the result. Fleetglide and Lilystar goes to the burial ground to mourn their death. Fleetglide believes this is a punishment from StarClan because of the old code, but Lilystar denies it. They just started a clan and the old code is no more. Lilystar comforting her. When her kids became apprentices, Fleetglide was pleased, but when Leap Bear arrives, her kids caught the illness. She's worried she's going to lose them, but in her dreams, she saw Nightingale to say that one of her kids must become a healer. Fleetglide knew what has to be done. She consulted with the leader, and with some discussion, they made a choice that Saplingpaw must become a healer. And here we have Saplingpaw, a troublesome she-cat at 9 moons old, but curious about StarClan. When her mother brought her and her brother to the clan, she was in awe to see so many cats, big and small, even if she can be troublesome to most cats. When the kids became apprentices, Saplingpaw is excited that she's going to be the greatest warrior she can be. But when winter arrives, she and her brother caught the illness, and on the last moon when she recovers, her brother didn't, and she worries she's going to lose him. Saplingpaw came to her and cried over her shoulder, to which Lilystar comforting her. She and her mother believes that she must become a healer. Saplingpaw hesitated, but if it means to save her brother, then so be it. Fleetglide is trying her best to help her daughter, while Saplingpaw is trying her best to calm down, if it means to save her brother. Let's jump right in with the elders because one of them is a mediator. Here we have Birchback, the 147-year-old Tom, who is compassionate and a formidable fighter. Alongside him is Tulipfeather, the 137-year-old she-cat, who is adventurous and a masterful storyteller. Birch and Tulip were peas in the pod since they were kids. When their two legs abandoned them, they moved to the colony to live a peaceful life. But when the colony decided to move to the wilderness and form a clan, it was quite sudden. But nonetheless, as long as they stay elders and enjoy a peaceful life, that's good for them. But for Birch, he's very concerned for his daughter. She has been gloomy the day when her mother passed away, giving birth to her. Birch can understand and sees that his daughter is struggling, especially when she tries to make friends. But he's doing his best to comfort her and support her with however he can. So, on the last moon, he became a mediator so he can give advice and distribute the argument and hope to support those in need. As for Tulipfeather, well, she just follows along. She missed her youthful years as she explored the world with her two legs, but now when she got older, she felt her aching bones are slowing her down. So, she joined with the elders with her buddy. She used to tell many stories to young kids who come to visit her. But now, in this clan, with new kids' arrival, she can't wait to tell many great tales of ancient times. And she babysits every kid when the parents needs a break or gets back to work. With Birch and Tulip together, babysitting all the kids, things will be a little bit more easy. But Tulipfeather also noticed that Birchback is concerned for his daughter, so she's doing the best to comfort him as much as he comforts his daughter. She knows about the family drama, and even though she's not a mother figure to his daughter, but she is doing her best to be there for them. I know these two are not official mates, but if they do, there might be a single chance of hope they might have a single kid of their own. We just have to wait and see. And here we have the newest member of the clan, Koda, the 77-year-old kitty pet. Well, a former kitty pet known for her sneakiness and mediation skill. After escaping her cruel Tule, who mistaken her as a bear cub to sell her, she escapes and is rescued by two young warriors who she is grateful to find them and asks if she can join their clan, despite her bear-like appearance. They hesitated, but they welcome her anyway. In just a few moons, Koda has formed a close bond with most of the cats. She prefers to stay in the comforts of the camp and use her insight ability to become a mediator instead. She enjoys her time lazing about underneath the sun, chatting with others, and most of the time in secret, she loves to ship any cat that looks like they're in a relationship. And her first target, the elders. She knew they're not officially couples, but she will get them to become mates one way or another. But she is a nice cat, just I had to keep an eye on her. And of course I had to draw her as a bear cub because Koda is my favorite character from the movies, if you know what I mean. Love you, Koda. And finally, let's get on with the warriors. Here's our captain, Asterpath, the oldest warrior at 91 years old. She's often lonesome, but she is a lore master. When she was a kid, she used to be a joyful little kid that brings smiles to her parents' face. But when she asked her father where her mother is, he told her that she died giving birth to her. So of course, she knows that Tulipfeather isn't her real mother. And the fact that her mother died giving birth to her, she felt lonesome and afraid. But her father tries his best to comfort her and believes that living in a clan life will be a healing process from all of it. But she still feels gloomy at times. Except Fleetglide. These two started to become friends, especially when she became the kid sitter of fleece kits, and she doesn't mind it at all. When she's on a patrol with 2 other warriors, they spotted an eagle struggling to carry a large fish from the river. After some careful planning and strategies, they took down the eagle and brought back a large prey back to camp, and it was a successful hunt. Even her father was impressed and proud of her that she has taken her first step. Asterpath has a long way to go to recover and to form a friendship with most of the cats. And here we have the pinkiest pie of the clan. Meet Bouncefleck, the lively she-cat at 58 moons old, known for her playful spirit, a talented swimmer, and an excellent teacher. With her cheerfulness, she spreads joy and pranks to most who needs to cheer up, especially Asterpath because she needs it. She loves to make friends with every cat, especially Chase that she and he get along very well when they were kids. When Fleetfly had brought her kids to the clan, she was overjoyed and loves to babysit the kids, along with Aster. But unfortunately, she can't mentor them when they became apprentices. So, better luck next time, but it didn't bother her. During the patrol, she was the cat that is with Asterpath and the other young warrior, we'll get to that later, who take down the eagle and brought the prey back to camp. She even called it a grand feast when they brought back. But during Leap Bear, yes, she was a cat who caught yellow cough and she was in a healer to recover, alongside with the apprentice. Bounce and Chase were there for him to cheer him up and give him indoor tutoring so he could catch up on his training. I love this she-cat so much I can't lose her with yellow cough alongside with the apprentice. I hope these two can heal her from the illness soon. Let us finally meet the youngest warriors, Turtle Tumble and Dustfire. Turtle Tumble is a young Tom who is cunning, a renowned hunter, and a formidable fighter at 36 moons old, while Dustfire is a young female who is cold, impressive climber, and a great hunter at 31 moons old. Okay, let's get straight to the point, shall we? Yes, Turtle Tumble was the one who got Dustfire in trouble because she was snacking on the prey that was meant for the elders when she and Turtle went back for the hunt, and she told him not to say a word about it. To which he did. He reported it to Chase. He got her to dig a trench beyond the border as punishment, and what's worse, she was rejected. Yes, she was a cat who had a crush on him, but Chasing Thunder is way older than her, and it became a awkward rejection, to which she was sulking in the past few moons. That's why she is cold to others, but she does her duties diligently. But for Turtle, he was chatting around with other cats to win their favor with his charms, to which he was the cat with Aster and Bounce when they tackled an eagle and brought back the prey, to which he praised her for her confidence. This boy wants attention and it's really getting annoying. Turtle and Dust went on a hunt together, but in a silent truce, but gone their separate way to catch their own prey. It was a mistake because Dustfire was run over by a car, but she was miraculously survived, but at the cost that she has a head damage. Turtle Tumble was stunned in disbelief, and the patrol has to bring her back to camp to recover. Turtle goes to the Elder's Den to speak with Birch about what happened and asks for advice of how to apologize a certain cat that he felt guilty about. To Birch, advised him to go apologize to her with a gift, like catching a prey, and so he did. Turtle caught the prey, went back to camp, goes to the healer's den to see if Dusk is still recovering, but when Dusk sees Turtle, she was about to make a remark to tell him to get out. Turtle mindlessly pranced around her, to which she backs up for a moment. Turtle drops the prey in front of her, apologizes, and rushes out of the healer's den. Dustfire has no idea what just happened. As for Turtle, he just wanted to get out. I swear, I don't know what kind of dynamic these two are and why they butt each other's head off, but one thing for certain, I wish for these two to get along. And finally, the last cat in the clan, Hazelpaw, the 9-moon-old Tom, who is loyal but never sits still, the son of Fleetglide and older brother to Saplingpaw. Hazelpaw is the mama's boy who helped his mother with the herbs, an overprotective brother who has to keep it on his sister. He was the apprentice to Chase, to which they both have an awkward training session, and he was the one who caught Yellowclaw from his sister and hasn't recovered since. He was feeling down, but Chase and Belle cheers him up and give him an indoor tutoring. And what makes him more guilty is that he learns that Lilystar was pregnant and he wants to apologize to her when he recovers. It's because that he thought Lilystar was not a good mentor to his sister because she was slowing down. Up until later that he learned that she is pregnant, he felt guilty. Not much to say about him, but he's been through a lot. And that is year 1 of MysticalClan. Man, that's a lot of cats to read, and I nearly ran out of breath. But I managed to get through with it though. Hope I didn't stutter too much. I'll need some practice. And it was a long video, so I may consider hiring an editor to help me producing better and more polished videos. As promised, I have wrote down a list of YouTube artists who also create content related video of Clangen. If you're interested, I recommend checking out their channel and watch their playlists. I include a link in the description below so you can download the game. It works best on laptop with Windows or Mac, making it easier to follow along. So, what do you think of this video? Do you have a favorite cat? What will the apprentices' full names will be next year? If you'd like to see more videos like this, leave a like, comment, and subscribe my channel. I look forward to seeing you in the next year of MysticalClan. Till next time, meow!